So, it's about 10:25 and I'm about to record the vocals for the song which I intend to use today. I don't know why this camera is lagging slightly. Yeah, but basically we had plans to go out and stuff, and those plans, just didn't materialize for various reasons. As such is the working world, where good things go wrong, bad things happen. But at the end of the day, we are still on leave. I'm still very fortunate to be able to take leave, even if I don't actually get to take my leave. And we're about to record the song. So this is Raffles Place Reconciliation, Kevin's version. Okay, so welcome. It is day 4. It is currently 11:30 a.m. Today we woke up at about, what did I say? Whoa, why am I going forward? I want to reverse. So today we woke up at about 9:30 a.m. As you guys would have come to expect by now. The first thing we did was work, and then we were editing the vlog from last night because basically last night I was up late watching Draw Detectives, which is such a good series. Season 2, fantastic. And so I don't know why I keep saying we. I don't normally talk in the royal plural. Last night, I think it's cause we, like you and me, right? We're on this vlog journey together to figure out how the hell people vlog, because I don't know how vlogging works, clearly. It is 11:30 and I am starving. I'm headed off to Serangoon next right now to go and meet Vic for lunch, and then after that we're probably gonna head home, finish up the edit, work on the thumbnail. Yeah, anyway, I think most of this isn't gonna go into the vlog, so Kevin out.
I've been thinking about my heart, the divergence that cast apart what we had when we were anything, like an that stayed the same, red or green at the interchange. It's time to move on if we want anything.
Just at lunch in Victoria. It was a good catch up, or it would have been if I didn't have to answer work calls and work emails during that lunch. Literally, we sat down at Collins, ordered our food, and then the client emailed, and then the partner emailed saying, Kevin, can you call me now and explain what this latest email is about? And I was like, okay. It seems like what we're going to do right now is head home and work.
Could you take the red line to Raffles Place? Meet me in 15 minutes if that's okay. I can't wait to see you at Raffles Place.
The table tennis ended up not working out because Kevin Go is OTing, right? And I couldn't find a replacement, unfortunately. But at the Sku Boi channel, we are committed to bringing you only the most riveting content. So let's go. This is a killer Sudoku. So normal Sudoku rules apply, which means 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. And then killer cage rules means that digits in cages sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. So for example, these 3 numbers must sum up to 7. And digits may not repeat in cages. So for example, by normal Sudoku rules, this and this could repeat. Can't in the Sudoku. Okay, let's solve it. So first thing I see is
that night I left you at Dobie God, 'cause space wouldn't change us, or so we thought. But we've been waiting, now I'm waiting right here, where the sky meets the open shore, where the rail meets the engine roar. Pull me
Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Just give in. Just give in. And we are done. 19 minutes and 8 seconds, and that is how you do a cryptic Sudoku.
So come head on over to Raffles Place. I'm on bus 57 from Esplanade, and I can't wait to see you.
Okay, so the time now is like 11:30. I've already filmed one video of me doing Sudoku, but I was on Logic Masters Germany and it just opened up a new one that's fantastic. And it looks like a really interesting Sudoku. Oh my god. Let me open it up. It's called 1212 by Florian Wortmann, which is a name I've definitely seen before. And the rule set is normal Sudoku rules. There's a knight's move constraint, a king's move constraint, and there's an XV constraint, right? So for those of you who are, so I'm gonna do a solve live now because it's so exciting. This is such an exciting Sudoku. So normal Sudoku rules, 1 to 9 in every 3x3 box, in every row, in every column, no repeats, right? Fairly standard. Knight's move rule means identical digits cannot be a chess knight's move apart, right? So if the 1 is here, the normal Sudoku rules would mean it can't be in any of these areas, right? By normal Sudoku moves. But the knight's move means it also can't be here, the L shape that a knight's move does, right? So it's an added constraint. And the thing about these added constraints is that they can result in these lovely fun puzzles where you can have very little givens, right? You couldn't solve this grid with just normal Sudoku rules, right? Digits also cannot be a king's move apart, so a king's move in chess looks something like this, right? And we've seen puzzles before where a knight's move and a king's move, it's a very powerful restraint when used together. Knight's move Sudokus are my favorite variant, but king's move are wonderful as well. Orthogonally adjacent cells may not contain digits that sum to 5 or 10, right? So orthogonally adjacent means horizontal and vertical. So basically in these surrounding cells, you couldn't have, so let's say put it all these, right, 1 to 9. You couldn't have 1 because it's seen, because of the Sudoku rules. You also couldn't have 4 and 9 in any of these cells, right? Now, obviously, right, this grid is very reminiscent of Mitchell Lee's Miracle Sudoku, which was revolutionary. But we're gonna have some fun. So let's reset the timer to 0 and let's get cracking. So what I'm gonna do to start this off, I'm going to highlight every cell where the 1s cannot be, right? Because of the way the grid is set up, that's really the only thing I can do to start, right? Is to just highlight every cell where the 1 can't be. So knight's move constraint blocks it out here, knight's move constraint blocks it out here. It can't be here because that's the 2. It can't be in this box. Knight's move constraint blocks it here, so we can immediately place a couple of 1s. Now, 1 by Sudoku rules can't be here. King's move and knight's move constraint, Sudoku rule, knight's move constraint, Sudoku, right? We also know it can't be here. If it's in this box, it couldn't see these 2 by Sudoku and this by the knight's move. So this is a 1, which means we know it can't be here because this box sees these by Sudoku and this by knight's move. So this is green as well. I think that's all we can do for the bottom. We can come up top and we can see, oh lovely, look. This is knight's move, king's move, Sudoku, king's move, knight's move for this one and for this one, and then Sudoku, knight's move, and then Sudoku here, right? Which means this must be the 1. We can come now block this and block this whole chain off, which is lovely. And now we've got this, right? This is a lovely pattern because knight's move pro tip is that when you have a domino, it immediately seals off dominoes to the left and to the right of it, right? So now we know the knight's move is here. It's one of these, which means we can lock this into here, right? And I think that's all we can do for now, right? So I think this is few enough that I'm going to use corner notation to put those in, right? Now let's do the exact same thing with the 2s, right? So this 2 by SUDOKU, this 2 by SUDOKU, and then this 2 by the king's move, by the knight's move, by the knight's move, by the knight's move here. So the 2 must be in one of these, so block this off. So this must be the 2, which of course blocks this off, and this puts the 2 in here, which blocks these off by king, knight, and knight's move respectively. And we know that that pattern cancels off this. We saw this below. Oh, this is also knights. This is blocked by kings. I think that's all we can do. So 2s are not as easily restricted. So that's not very. Oh, this is knight's move 2. Not ideal, to be very frank. Block this off and block the domino here, block the domino. So actually the 2s are similar restrictions to the 1s. Perhaps almost a mirror, right? Interesting. Okay, and then we're gonna move to 3s. And I hear you're saying, but Kevin, how are we going to do 3s where there are no 3s in the grid, right? We have no way of knowing, right? And this is where our XV restriction comes into play. So we know that 3 plus 2 adds to 5, so we can't put a 3 orthogonally adjacent to a 2. And you're about to see just how powerful of a constraint this is, trust me. Now, this still looks like gobbledygook, right? But we can do a little bit more with the XV constraint. See, 2 is in one of these boxes. 2 is in one of these cells in this box. What happens if I place a 3 here? The 2 is forced into the cell that's adjacent to it. So we know that the 3 can't be in either of these. Now, and we can do the same thing up here. Now, with the 3, right, if we put the 3 in the side, the 2 could escape down here, right? So we can't lock the 3 out of that, but we can lock the 3 out of this, right? Because if the 3 was here, the 2 would force to be adjacent to it, and 2 doesn't like 3. Similar here, we've got this lovely pattern. Okay, you might think, Kevin, that's obviously still not enough, but let's take this one step further, okay? Now, these 2 cells we can take the 3 out of, and how do I know this? This cell sees these by SUDOKU and this by king's move. This cell sees these by SUDOKU and this by knight's move, right? So we can take those out. We can also surprisingly take out this cell, right? Because this cell sees this by SUDOKU, this by king, and this by knight, right? Very intriguing. And we can take out this cell because this cell sees knight, king, SUDOKU, knight, king, knight, right? And we can take now this middle cell out because this is these 2 by SUDOKU and this by king and this by knight, right? So you can see how we are slowly just hacking away at this and just kind of, trying to drill down into as few cells as possible, right? Unfortunately, I think that's as far we can go with that. Yeah, that's not great. That's actually not great. None of these are very promising. I'm actually not seeing anything we can use from what we've achieved so far. And everything's a lot of cells. So, I mean, I'm happy to pencil mark the 3s into something like this. But I'm not too fond of, putting the 3s in this. I don't see any box, row, or column that's very easy. I mean, you see, this would force this, which forces one of these 2, forces this. I mean, okay, we've inadvertently stumbled upon something, which is this cell can't be a 3. Because this would block out this, and this. So this would have to be the 3, which blocks out these 2. This has to be the 3. This would have to be the 3, and now this has to be 2. This can't be the 3. But I'm not sure. Look, so this is interesting because this forces this to be the 3 and this to be the 3 and this to be the 3. Is that enough of a restriction? This would come down here, force this up, force this up. Yes, that's also restricted. The thing is, this strategy isn't great because at the end of the day, it's kind of just random guesswork, and I don't think this is what the Sudoku setter wanted us to do. So let's approach from a different angle. Let's try the same thing with 4s, right? So we know 4 can't be next to 1s, right? I wonder if that's going to give us any of the 4s. Same thing here, same thing here, same thing here, same thing here. Right, so 4s again, locked into these, locked into this. Again, 4's not very helpful, to be very frank. This is not a good look for the 4's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one step further. I'm going to remove my 3 and 4 pencil marks, right? And what I'm going to do in these 3 central cells is I am going to place, I'm going to pencil mark in every digit from 3 to 9, and let's see if we can spot anything that's a bit interesting. So we know 3 can't be in these, right? But we also know 8 can't be next here. And we can take the 4's out of anything that's out of adjacent to 1. And we take the 9's out of there as well. Do we have any interesting patterns? Right. So now we've got a 5, 6, 7 triple, right? 5, 6, 7, take out the 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 8, 9. Right, and we can take this, I think, is what we're supposed to do, right? This spotting this pattern, this, because you see this 5, 6, 7 triple sees all these cells, right? We now have, and I'm wondering if we can actually start coloring in the different 5s, 6s, and 7s, right? So now these two can't be 5, 6, or 7. So I want to erase my pencil marking. I might erase the 2 and 1 pencil marking just because. Now this can't. Okay, so you see, now this can't be orange, purple, or green. 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 None of these can be 5, 6, 7. You see, that's my point. These are fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, right? And we know we can take the 1 out of all of these, take the 2 out of these, take the 4 and the 9 out of these, take the 2 out of this, the 2 out of this, the 1 out of this, the 3 and the 8 out of this, right? So we've got some interesting patterns here, right? We've got some interesting patterns going on. We've got this 5, 6, 7, which is going to be in one of these, right? What can we do with this? So this can't be 1, and this can't be 2. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have deleted my 1 pencil marking, right? Because this can't be 1 now. Because if the cell is 4 or 9, it can't be 1. So maybe I shouldn't have deleted the pencil marking. I think that was the trick. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have. Yes, now this can't be 1. Now 1 is forced in here. And I'm sure it is going to just, I think we've cracked. I think we've spotted what we needed to spot. Right? Where is 1? 1 can't be in these. Can't be in this, which means it's in this column. See, it can't be in this because of the 4, 9, and so 1's here. It can't be in here. So 1. Oh, this is beautiful. 1's are in, which I'm sure means the 2's are going to be just as easy, if not easier to place. Right? That's perfect. And now we can take the 3 8s out of anything that's next to a 2. Right? And we can take the 4 9s out of anything that's next to a 1. Right? And now look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 heptuple. We've got a 5, 6, 7 triple. Oh, I'm so excited. This one can't be purple or green, so this one must be orange. Right? This one can't be purple. Orange must be green, which means this one must be purple. Right? Oh, that is fun. Which means, look, where is orange? Orange is here. 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one's green. Purple and orange. Now orange can't be here. So this is the 3 8. So now this is 5, 6, 7, and it's orange. This is so good. Now where is green? Green can't go here, so this must be green. And look, now this can't be green, purple, orange. So it's a 3, 4, 8, 9. These can't be green, purple, orange. So it's 3, 4, 8, 9. This one is 3 or 8. This one is 4 or 9. So good, so brilliant. Let's see what we can do. Purple can't be in here. Okay, look, purple can't be in this, so this must be purple, which means purple is here. So purple's in one of these, and purple's one of these, but it can't be here. So this is purple. This is brilliant. No, this is actually really addictive. This is really fun. Okay, orange isn't one of these, and it can't be here, so this must be orange. This is so exciting. 3, 8. Oh, I think we're gonna do full coloring. Let's do full coloring after this. That's gonna be fun. You'll see what I mean by full coloring. 3, 4, 8, 9, red, yellow, blue, and let's use a light gray. Okay, can. Oh, this is obviously. Oh, this is so fun. Where's green? So green's in here, which, oh, of course, green can't be in here, so this must be green. This is so good. It's orange is in this one, right? Which means these are 3, 4, 8, 9. Obviously, this can't be 4, 9. Similarly, orange must be in here. This is a 3, 4, 8, 9. Which means green is in one of these and one of these. Can we disambiguate that yet? I don't think we can. We can, because green must be in here, right? Which means these are 3, 4, 8, 9, and the green can't be here. Oh my god, that was so fun. I mean, we're not done yet, but look at this grid, right? I think the 1 and 2s, and obviously the sort of referencing the miracle Sudoku, was obviously trying to bait people into doing what I did, which was try to follow the solve path of the miracle Sudoku, which was to go 1 and then 2 and build up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that's totally not how this solve path played out. Which is really fun. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna color the 4 and the 4 9s red and yellow, and then the 3 8s gray and blue, right? So grays and blues for 3 8, right? And what we're gonna do that's just going to help us figure out where our 3 8s and our so this one must be yellow. So this is a 4 9. It must be yellow because it can't be the red one, right? So now the yellow must be somewhere here, but it could be either one, right? So where does red go? So now this that was seen by the 4 9 and the 4 9. This must be a 3. Sorry. This must be a 3 8, and it's not gray, so this is blue. So now we've got two 4 9s, right? Which reminds me, this is 3 8. This 4 9 is yellow. This 3 8 is gray. This means this is the blue, which means this is a 4 9, which means it's red, and this is a 4 9, which means it's yellow. And we take the 4 9 out here, which means this is blue. This 3 8 sees this and this, so it must be 3. The blue must be up here because that's the only way it can go. You can't put a 4 9 next to a 1, which means this is red. It's such a fun. It's so fun, right? I think the reason why I'm really addicted to Sudokus and I do them effectively every single day is because there's so much variation. There's so much genius out there, right? Like I sometimes think I'm smart, but dang, like the people who set these are a whole different league for me, right? I have no idea how you'd even begin to start setting something like this. Okay, and now what's going to disambiguate everything, right? What is going to disambiguate everything? First, we know that orange can't be 7 because it pairs next to both 3 and 8. So we can take the 7 out of the orange, and I bet we can find something similar. Yes, the green can't be 6 because it pairs with both the 4 and the 9. And the purple, what does purple pair with? Purple also can't be 6 because it pairs with both the red and the yellow, which means purple is definitely next to a 4, so it can't be 6, which means the 6 lies in the orange, right? And that's going to be really fun, right? Because now we just have to find a red that sits next to an orange, and now we know red is 9, which means yellow is 4. Now let's take this one step further. What can we disambiguate? This blue cannot be 3 because it sits next to both a purple and the green, so it must be 8 and it must be 3. And now let's just find a purple or a green that sits next to a 3, and that is going to... Oh, I did not color this in. I am offended at myself. Oh, that was... I am sorry. I beg your pardon. That was awfully silly of me. Here we go. This is the little disambiguation. You see this purple next to this gray, which gives us a 5 in the purple, 7 in the green, and if we click solve, the solution is correct. I mean, this is just a fun Sudoku. It's so fun. It's a lovely difficulty level. It's not too challenging. Very lovely logic at the start, and then, you know, that I don't know if it's a deliberate trick, but I definitely fell for it, and I tried to go the miracle Sudoku solve path, using that 5, 6, 7 disambiguate. I mean, using the 1s and 2s to disambiguate 3, 8, and 4, 9, so that you get a 5, 6, 7 triple in the central box and in that center row was just beautiful. And I mean, look at the grade, right? I mean, if we color it, we could also have colored in the 1s a certain color and the 2s a certain color. And it's just, I mean, bravo, Mitchell Lee, Bravo. No, bravo to Florian Wortman. That was an incredibly fun Sudoku to do. Hats off to you.
I'm waiting for you at Raffles Place. Once you tap out the gantry, you see my face. I can't wait to see you at Raffles Place, where we will meet again, where we will be someday. Where shall we go now from Raffles Place? Shall we talk over tea at a small cafe?